The story of Swiss banking is a tale as old as time, or at least as old as the 18th century. It's a fascinating journey that intertwines with the very fabric of European history, marked by wars, political upheavals, and the relentless quest for power and wealth. It all started with a simple need, a safe place to stash your cash. But this need was far from simple in a continent perpetually on the brink of chaos. See, back in the day, Europe was basically a giant game of Risk, with kings and queens constantly vying for power and land and money. The political landscape was a patchwork of alliances and enmities, with borders shifting as frequently as the seasons. This made for a rather unstable financial environment, to say the least. Wars were expensive, and the coffers of many a kingdom were often drained dry, leading to rampant inflation, devaluation of currency, and economic turmoil. Enter Switzerland, stage left, with its mountains, its neutrality, and its growing reputation for discretion. Nestled in the heart of Europe, Switzerland was uniquely positioned to offer something that was in short supply: stability. Wealthy Europeans, tired of their savings being confiscated by the latest warlord, started looking for a safe haven. They needed a place where their wealth could be protected from the ravages of war and the whims of rulers. And Switzerland, with its promise of secrecy and stability, fit the bill perfectly. The Swiss banking system began to develop a reputation for being a fortress of financial security, where the confidentiality of clients was paramount. The Swiss, ever the pragmatists, saw an opportunity and seized it with the tenacity of a Saint Bernard rescuing a lost hiker, but with less drool and brandy. They understood that in a world fraught with uncertainty, the promise of discretion and security was invaluable. Banks began to flourish, offering their services to a clientele eager for security and anonymity. The Swiss banking industry grew, not just in size, but in sophistication, developing a range of services that catered to the needs of their diverse and often very wealthy clients. And thus, the Swiss banking juggernaut was born. Over the centuries, it has evolved, adapting to the changing times while maintaining its core principles of discretion, stability, and security. The Swiss banking system's roots can be traced back to the 18th century, but it was in the 19th and 20th centuries that it truly began to flourish. The Industrial Revolution brought about unprecedented economic growth, and with it, a surge in the need for banking services. As Europe industrialized, the demand for capital grew. Entrepreneurs needed loans to start businesses, governments needed funds to build infrastructure, and individuals sought safe places to store their growing wealth. Swiss banks were there to meet these needs, offering a range of services that were both innovative and reliable. Swiss bankers became known for their expertise and professionalism. They were trusted advisors to their clients, offering not just banking services, but also financial advice and investment opportunities. This relationship of trust was crucial, as it allowed Swiss banks to attract and retain clients from all over the world. The concept of banking secrecy, which is often associated with Swiss banks, was formalized in the early 20th century. The Swiss banking law of 1934 made it illegal for banks to disclose the identities of their clients without their consent. This law was enacted in response to political pressures from neighboring countries who were seeking to tax the wealth of their citizens held in Swiss banks. The law cemented Switzerland's reputation as a safe haven for wealth. It attracted clients who valued privacy and security, including individuals from countries with unstable political or economic environments. Over time, this reputation for discretion became one of the defining characteristics of Swiss banking. Today, Swiss banks continue to be leaders in the global financial industry. They have adapted to the digital age, offering online banking services and utilizing cutting-edge technology to ensure the security of their clients' assets. Despite the challenges posed by globalization and increased regulatory scrutiny, Swiss banks have maintained their commitment to discretion and stability. The clientele of Swiss banks has also evolved. While they still serve wealthy individuals and families, they also cater to corporations, governments, and institutions from around the world. The services offered by Swiss banks have expanded to include wealth management, investment banking, and financial planning. Swiss banks have established a global presence, with branches and offices in major financial centers around the world. This international reach allows them to serve their clients wherever they are, providing a level of service that is unmatched in the industry. In addition to their global operations, Swiss banks are also deeply rooted in their local communities. They support a range of social and cultural initiatives, contributing to the well-being of the regions in which they operate. This commitment to community is another aspect of the Swiss banking tradition that has endured over the centuries. As we look to the future, the Swiss banking industry is poised to continue its legacy of innovation and excellence. With a strong foundation built on centuries of trust and expertise, Swiss banks are well positioned to navigate the challenges and opportunities of the 21st century. The rise of Swiss banking is not just a story of the past, it is an ongoing journey that continues to shape the world of finance. And so, the tale of Swiss banking, from its humble beginnings to its current status as a global financial powerhouse, is a testament to the enduring values of discretion, stability, and trust. It is a story that will undoubtedly continue to unfold, as Swiss banks adapt and thrive in an ever-changing world.